Nestled in the historic Colonial Rocks area of Sydney Cove back in 1836, a sandstone house was built by William Wells and was granted a liquor licence shortly after and named the Lord Nelson. It catered for the bustling maritime wharfs of nearby Walsh Bay.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
The tradition continues to this day with careful restorations to capture the unique atmosphere by the current owner, Blair Hayden. We asked Blair what it was that attracted people to this hotel.
I think that it's an eclectic pub and has a lovely sandstone architecture, which is colonial Georgian in my opinion, with the way that the windows are, and it has a fantastic atmosphere. So for patrons to have a drink here, it's more a social event because they are here to converse with their friends. We have no poker machines, we don't believe in gaming machines in pub business, and we brew our own natural ale, so it's a concoction that's a heady concoction which makes people enjoy their visit when they come to the Lord. So it's ambience, and we brew with passion, and I think that shows in the way we produce our food and beers in this pub. So it's an experience, it's a journey for people here. I think that the excitement of what we do with our beers and giving flavour foremost in what we do, we showcase what different styles of malt will do on the palate, and also we enjoy very much experimenting with hops and new hop floral aromas. We've always talked about beer as others talk about wines. They do have floral aromas, they do change, just the same as you do get changes in vintages of wine. So, as I said, we brew with passion. I think we brew great beer, and it's nice that other people recognise it. And it was comrade in London, and we won the gold medal in London. I think that it proved the world's eyes are looking at us more seriously.
Head brewer Andrew Robson is the man behind the award-winning beers.
Yeah, well, the brewing process starts by milling the grain, so you pretty much expose all the sugars out of the malted barley. That is then mixed in with hot water, and then what you're left with there is a syrupy wort, which is then pumped upstairs here to the kettle. That is then boiled to 100 degrees, and then you add the hops, because you can't add the hops before that because obviously it's oil, so it's not dilutable. So to extract all the oil out of the hops, you then boil it for about an hour. So you extract all the bitterness units, and that's what gives you the bitterness in beer. You also add a few other hops just for aroma and flavour. Once you've done that, you've pretty much got your beer, but of course it's 100 degrees, so you have to cool it down to around 20 to 25 degrees, so it's friendly for the yeast to then be put into. It's then put into a fermenter, and then you add your yeast, and then over about the process of 4 to 5 days, that yeast will then ingest all the sugars, and then in the process give off carbon dioxide and alcohol.
You don't feel like just having one, you need to have more than one. And drinkability is the key to what we do in our brewing. If you don't feel like having two of our beers, you probably shouldn't be making it.